Hi guys, welcome back to the Kings of the Whole World Tournament. We got Samby up against Raikou and what's going to be a pretty hefty back and forth in this best of three. So we'll go to 3 games and we're going to see why. We're going to see Samby picking Maltese against Raikou's Spanish. And so Raikou getting the budget treasure, but that boar does actually give 35 food as well as some XP. Looks like Samby going to go for fairly early market here and probably go for an early trading post as well. So Raikou taking the trading post. Samby going for the trading post now as well. So Samby's built a market, but for now hasn't gone for any village attacks. While Raikou skip the market. Is that slightly faster trading post? So Samby shipping 3 villages, Raikou shipping 3 villages slightly faster. Nice little gold treasure there for Raikou. So both our players just focusing on hunting for now. Trying to get that quick age up here. Looks like Samby's going to get another one of these little food treasures. So yeah, in total you do get 40 food. Or 50 food, I think.
¿Cuál es su orden?
Small big treasures being taken. Raikou going for the governor. Samby going for the quartermaster. So Raikou banking 2 shipments heading into this age up. Well, Samby only has the 1. Our Spanish player getting quite a lot of XP here early on. He does already lead by the 1 shipment. But I believe Spanish does have an easier time getting access to shipments. That's one of the perks of the Civ. The XP treasure. So Raikou going to get 3 shipments ready. Samby Now, it's taking the hunting dogs. Raikou, no market as of yet. So Samby looking to try and go for a forward barracks hospital here. Raikou's going to spot. The Explorer going to start chipping away at it. These are a little bit more spammable than a regular production facility. Only 100 wood cost for them. They're a bit squishy though. We are going to see Pikemen in queue basically straight away here for Raikou, while Samby going to get another house back at home. So Samby going to be able to start pike production. Raikou, not much going on back at home, but quite a lot of coin shipped now.
¿Cuál es su comando?
So Raikou going to be able to get the resources for a quick fortress age here. Samby gonna have to respond with a bit of harass right now against Raikou's fortress on the way. But the pikes are going to be great against the house. And really any structure once they're a bit more numerous. You see crossbowmen though. Just didn't eye any sort of infantry shipment like Rodoleros, which Raikou has on the way. Explorer actually training some war dogs as well. It's a nice spammy harass unit. Try and pick off the Explorer. So 7 Rodoleros being shipped and a barracks thrown down by a Spanish player. Samby, Maltese player in the blue trunks, going on the aggression. He's taken steel traps behind this as well. Villager getting a bit low, but she's okay for now. So some Rodoleros out in the field. Raikou's now got the barracks as well. The trading post is under a bit of threat. And these pikes would do great damage against it. But the crossbows only do 8 siege damage. These pikes actually do 32. But Samby going to try and harass Raikou's village account now. But for now, just going to be pressuring the Rodoleros or the Vills garrisoned. And a fortress age with the scout on the way, while Samby, no age up as of yet, just relying on pressuring in commerce. But more pikes now in the field for Samby, so the buildings of Raikou are going to be under a bit of threat, and now Hussars being shipped by Raikou aren't going to be so successful in trying to clear out the crossbow ball. So Raikou having to send militiamen here. But Samby now is struggling to keep his crossbows attacking without also dropping some of them. The pike count really being thinned out now. So it looks like Raikou's actually overwhelmed Samby's early push here. So Samby, crossbows, having to run back home. I think Raikou might be able to pick off one or even both of these hospitals. Samby's going to look at trying to get to Fortress Age behind this, I imagine. A trip to Jerusalem, a nice 640 resource gain. Just based off the lost units in that early engagement there. So Raikou able to save the trading post and most of the eco there. Samby 25 ills, Raikou 19 for the minute. But he does have a good number of Hussar and Lancers in the mix. And for now, Samby hasn't really been training any more military. Raikou shipping some falconets. Commander for Samby on the way, and here we go. He's got some more sentinels now. They are going to be in time to deal with this cavalry harass from Raikou, but he is going to have access to falconets. Commandery plus the town centre is a pretty reasonable amount of static defense there. Hussar just taking a bit of a pot shot there from the crossbows. Oh, and Samby's actually going to pick him off. A little bit ballsy, but he's able to get a kill. So risk it for the biscuit. It's a nice little fighting force now for Raikou, and it looks like it's going to be able to clean up Samby's hospitals now. So that's it for his barracks tech until he adds another one. And he's probably going to want to try and take Fortress Age behind this. He's shipping his chest of 700 coin. While the Spanish player pushing forward with the falconets. So Raikou's really punished Samby's early game gambit here. But Samby, it's down but not out. He's still got both commandery and hospital production here, so that's his stables and his barracks. This is an impressive mixed force here for Raikou at the moment. He's still got all these militiamen alive as well. He's now got some skirms. Still holding on to one of the Rodolero and some of these war dogs, and he's got this impressive screen of cavalry. But Samby back up to even pop with Raikou now. He does have the bigger eco, so his military count is slightly trailing. Village actually being picked off there by Raikou as well, so Samby have to look at making something work here while these structures are all falling for him. Samby has a bigger pop than Raikou, though it is sort of depending on this big shipment of pikes. Raikou has a great number of Rodolero heading across, 9 of them from his last shipment. These houses going down is really restricting Samby from actually producing anything from here. He's having to rely on finishing it. Oh, he doesn't actually finish up that house over there as well, so this will be hurting him a bit because he really needs to have the structures to be able to keep producing through this. He's getting Minutemen, so he should be able to mount a nice attack here because he's got the pikes as well. He's going to snipe one of the Falcons here. That's great for him, but he needs to get on top of the other one. So it gets taken out. But Raikou, this is an impressive force for him. The Rodolero is going to trade reasonably against the Hussars, actually. They'll be able to engage all the crossbows and sentinels at melee. It looks like Samby for now has survived the onslaught, and so Raikou having to retreat. Samby now got his Wigner Court constructions as well, which is a really nice eco tech shipment, basically. Great 10% all gather rates when in vicinity of TCs, commanderies, or towers. Samby still just waiting for a little bit more food to get his Fortress Age on the way. Stop his Vil production for the second. Raikou gathering a lot of gold at the moment. Samby, yeah, he's getting his Fortress Age now. hospitality. Faster age up. And hospital upgrades are now cheaper as well. So Samby able to upgrade all of his units with ease once his fortress age kicks in. But Raikou is mustering up an impressive number of skirmishes. Doesn't have his stables yet and doesn't actually have much in the way of cavalry left now. He's got the one lancer left over. There's Samby fortress kicking in now, and he's going to start getting his sentinel veteran, maybe even crossbow veteran behind that. Raikou 80 pop. Samby 80 pop, Raikou 75. Pretty even in terms of the bill counts, at 31 to Samby and 30 for Raikou. Samby. In terms of raid, Raikou's pushing. We're going to pick up a Vil on this hunt. Three villagers going down there, and Samby now having to bring his hussar back. Raikou's not going to give him the chance to actually take a nice raid on the other side of the map. So Samby actually picking off that guardian there. He could actually send a villager to go and get that 50 XP. He can get this next shipment a little bit quicker and help himself defend here. So Raikou streaming forward with everything. He's got a bunch of Highlanders to support his skirmishes right now. So these guys, an improved musketeer unit, so they'll be able to really whittle down the order hussar here, keep the skirmishes safe. She's going to need to break this crossbow number, which Samby is doing a good job of protecting with these hussar. We need to try and get them back over onto the skirms. It looks like most of the Highlanders have been picked off. So has the front line for Samby. So Raikou is 13 pop over his opponent at the moment. And he'll be streaming in more units. He's forgotten about these skirms though. But I don't know if it matters from here, because he's pretty much broken Samby's army. So he's going to snipe all the gold gatherers there. Samby, it looks really messy for him at the moment. Raikou can pinch another villager or two here. Samby, sentinels shipped. And he's training up some more hussar at the moment. But he's down to 25 vils. Raikou's now up to 34. I think he's actually looking to just take treasures behind this. Oh no, go for a second town centre. So Raikou won himself a bit of an advantage here in the fortress age. Samby streaming across what units he's got to try and prevent this town centre from going up. Raikou's really dealt a big blow to him early here. That Warthog being picked off, so that scout dying, but Raikou could even look at just pushing in with these. Also having the army push the other side, I guess. Oh, but Samby, is he going to find this? He's seen the town centre with the water buffalo, I think, so he's going to be able to pick this off. So this is a bit rough for Raikou, and this is great for Samby. This might buy him the time he needs, but again, Raikou is camping this hunt, actually. This might be intentional. I was thinking he was leaving the units back there because he'd forgotten, but Samby with a nice find there, but Raikou's now going to punish him for moving out now. This is an impressive army. Still with the Highlanders. And GG. Samby taps out. That's the game. Raikou takes game number 1.